Hello people, today we have the Volvo T5 engine to DSG adaption kit available. This is for the all-wheel drive DSG box. This one particularly is for the TQ250 all-wheel drive box. Yeah, it's fits quite well. There is a little bit of trimming required just behind the transfer case there. It's really not much. There really isn't much trimming required there. It's mainly just on that area over there. But as you can see, fits like a glove. What I do want to point out is that I've managed to, because this motor sits at quite an angle in the engine bay, so according to the lower part of the sump, that's basically where your engine, that's your engine's level point. So I've managed to make sure that that angle and the angle of the prop shaft flange, that's literally square. So in other words, your motor won't need to orientate inside the engine bay at all. It will go back as OEM. Might have to just raise the engine a little bit. Actually you probably need to lower the engine very slightly, because you'll find that the center of this drive shaft is now slightly higher than the OEM one, which was sitting, I think, about 25 mil lower, which means you got to lower this engine about 25 mil to get that center and your original drive shaft center at the same point. The distance from there to the block is not far off from the OEM distance, so placing your engine in the engine bay should be very close to OEM, except for just lowering it slightly. And then obviously all of that depends on how you're going to get your prop shaft to line up in the tunnel, as I'm not sure how much height you guys have got inside the tunnels. But yeah, it is square, so your motor will sit in the original OEM position. Yeah, this particular plate, adaption plate, will work for the DQ500 as well. There might just be slight difference in the trimming required for the DQ500 box, but it's the same adapter, and as you can see, it all really fits well. Let's just have a look underneath there. So I've given you clearance for whatever part usually sits in this void here, because I noticed there was a dowel. I didn't get this engine with whatever was supposed to be bolted here, so I've given maximum clearance for whatever comes there. I would assume it's like a thermostat housing or something. And furthermore, a little bit of trimming, and you could have some DSG gearboxes running on these wonderful 5-cylinder engines. It also comes with the usual, my usual two-piece crank adapters, which is as per normal, they're all very similar. Two-piece crank adapter, same story. You need to run the dual mass flywheel, and the adapter thickness which you need to compensate for is 25 mil. So whatever distance you get on your gearbox, Just add 25mm to check if it will fit inside between your sachet legs. Most of the time you've got to shift the engine over to the right front maximum, just to give you some more clearance on the gearbox side, on the left side. But failing which, these swaps should not be immune to grinders. If you're scared to use a grinder, then don't attempt the swap. Thanks for watching, and guys, if you are interested, these kits are available now. Just to repeat, it's the Volvo T5 engine, which I believe comes in 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. I think there's the Ford uses the same engines as well. And there we go. Thanks for watching.